KOFO. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball. Our OU Braves basketball coverage can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Arvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves men's basketball.
Hello everyone and welcome to Wilson Fieldhouse as we get set for Ottawa and Friends in the men's contest. The number 14 Ottawa University Braves come in with a record of 2-3 overall, 0-3 in the KCAC. Falcons at 2-6, 2-3. Bruce and Ottawa coming off a tough loss on Monday. A chance to win it late with a Perry Carroll 3, but to be fair, you're down by 11 with 3 minutes to go, and you find yourself with an open 3. You got to be pretty happy.
Yeah, and with the Braves coming off the tough losses here, Coach Sheeb's got to be proud of how the guys go in there and compete, get themselves back in the game, and have a chance to win it on the road. K-Dub is a tough place to go play and a tough place to come out of there with wins.
Well, in a team that shoots 56%, makes 12 threes, and you find yourself, you end up making 14 threes in that game yourself and shooting 49%. It was the energy in the last 5 minutes, I think, something we hadn't seen so far this year that hopefully they bring into tonight.
Yeah, and you got to see that. I didn't get to watch that one, and but by the sounds of it, Coach Sheeb was definitely pleased about the way that they did fight and get themselves back in that game, and coming into this game here after dropping the first one that they were able to reschedule. They're out of quarantine. I think the Braves are going to be ready playing here at home.
Well, they're going to see a common opponent here tonight as they took on Friends last Wednesday to start KCAC, play their first game in 34 days, fell 81-73, and definitely one Ottawa's going to want back, I think, later in the year because of the fact that you led at halftime and you let it slip away.
Yeah, tough one. But that's some of those games are wake-up calls, and the Braves are going to be playing with a target on their back, especially here early with the nice ranking, and they're a good team, and they're going to do good things. They're going to grow and compete together, and I'm anxious to see how they play this evening.
One thing that stood out was the three-point shooting, just 9 of 40 on the night on 65 total attempts. So well over more than half from behind the arc. That's something that has to change in your home building.
Any coach would take high percentage shots to get high percentage scores, and they got some kids that, of course, that can shoot the three. Of course, our scoring load starts with Mr. Daniels, and you want him to get attacking the rim early, showing his athleticism, and not settling for those outside shots.
Last thing was the rebounding, 56-32 in favor of Friends. And down the stretch, it was the offensive boards that turned into points off our second chance points that really got them the win. Ottawa has to box out better.
Toughness. That's one way to put it, and you got to show that toughness. You got to compete. That's the only way you can win the glass. Coaching can drill that, but you can't instill that in their heart.
We're going to wrap up pregame show when we come back. It's opening tip, Ottawa and Friends. When we come back, you're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
The ORC is now offering our annual Stockings for Seniors. Bring joy this holiday season by picking up a wish list at the Goppert Building. Call 785-242-1939 or visit our website for more information. The Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse as Ottawa takes on the Friends University Falcons. We'll start with the visitors from Wichita, a record of 2-6, 2-3 in the KCAC. At guard number 0, TJ Williams, a 6-foot senior from Arlington, Texas, a transfer from Central Christian College. At guard number 1, Ian Connick, a 6'3 sophomore from Long Beach, California, transfer from LA Harbor College. At forward number 10, Marquand Shakur, a 6'9 senior from Largo, Maryland, transfer from Cali College. At guard number 11, Devontae Pack, a 6'2 senior from Sumter, South Carolina, transfer from Cali College. At forward number 21, Bryant Rogers, a 6'5 senior from Kansas City, Kansas. For your Braves, a record of 2-3, 0-3 in the KCAC. At guard number 0, Jaquan Daniels, a 6'4 senior from Columbus, Georgia. At guard number 1, Perry Carroll, a 5'11 senior from Ottawa. At guard number 5, Andre Jackson, a 6'3 senior from Turner, Kansas. At guard number 31, Jackson Mallory, a 6'2 senior from Lawrence, Kansas. And at forward number 35, Mason McDowell, a 6'7 senior from Paola. Bruce Seeds making the switch at the starting lineup on Monday to put Perry in for Joe, and it seemed to work. Carroll goes for 20, and Joe got into double figures.
Yeah, I mean, whatever decision you make there, I don't think you can go wrong. I think just, Carroll brings a different pace just with being a bigger guard, but Joe's the ultimate teammate, and he's gonna make the play and do the right thing for the team on every single day.
McDowell and Shakur to jump it up. Ottawa in the white jerseys, Friends in the red, as Ottawa did win the tip, but Connick stripped it away, and then Daniels strips him from behind as Ottawa will have possession. Going from left to right, white jerseys, gold Braves across the chest, outlined in black, arrowhead on the back of the jersey. Here's Carroll, has Rogers on him, and there was a lot of contact as he was trying to go down low on the bounce pass to Jackson and throws it out of bounds. One thing we won't see tonight is looks like Dale Faber not on the bench here for the Falcons, as it'll be the assistant Anthony White standing up for Friends. Which that worked for Fort Hays State last night against K-State, so you know, maybe a mentality everyone's starting to take here a little bit. Here's Devontae Pack for a 3. It's off the front rim, rebound by Daniels for Ottawa. This is their first home conference game of the year. Here's Daniels, left open for 3. He'll take it. Yes. Daniels with 30 last Wednesday, Bruce, and he steps right into a triple.
Yep, he's added, I would say he's added the three-point shot to his game this year. 3
out of the next 4 will be inside Wilson Fieldhouse for Ottawa. Here's TJ Williams, the transfer from Central Christian, scored 20 against Ottawa last week and was a real menace getting to the bucket as the three-pointer from Connick's no good, and then him and Mallory both come up limping after the play as he is down. Connick really struggling. Not sure if they both came down on a foot.
Yeah.
But that is not a good sign for Ottawa as Mallory got the worst of it. As it looks like Johnson III will come in. Connick's going to stay in. But Mallory, who had 9 rebounds on Monday, had 8 on Saturday. Someone's going to have to pick up the rebounding for sure. Don't know the extent of the injuries. He's able to walk off, but is in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Anytime your point guard can rebound, definitely on the defensive end, that does a great job for your transition game. So hopefully he's okay and he can shake it off.
It'll be Joe Johnson III, the senior from Waynesville, Missouri. The transfer from Missouri S&T. Ottawa going inside with McDowell. Floats. It's long on the jumper from Mason. Rebound for Friends. Williams in the corner to Connick. Connick inside, kicks it in the corner to Rogers. He steps into a three in front of the Ottawa bench. Shot's no good. Offensive rebound for Williams. They'll kick it out to Pack in the corner for three this time. Off the front rim as Friends has missed their first three, and a rebound for Ottawa. Here's Jackson to the bucket. Right hand layup good as he blows by Rogers, and Ottawa leads it 5-0.
Yeah, it'd be good to get old Jackson going here and, give Braves another scoring option there in the front court.
Jackson with 9 in the second half, including 2 threes that got Ottawa with an opportunity to win that game late, and really showed a lot, hitting a couple triples, which we haven't seen all year. Here's Williams. Williams in the lane, steps through. Shakur's layup good, and a lot of contact from both sides on that one, but Friends on the board as it's 5-2 Ottawa. Here's Daniels. He'll stop his dribble, find McDowell stepping into a three. It's going to be short. Rebound by Pack, and now it's Williams inside. His shot off the glass, no good. Shakur with the rebound, putback is good, as he scored 4 straight as Ottawa leads 5-4. 17:25 left in the first half, and I talked about taking Mallory off the floor. That takes a good defensive rebounder off as well.
Yeah.
And Shakur with back-to-back tip-ins after getting 2 offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I think it's going to be key to definitely keep him off the glass.
Here's Johnson III. Left wing pass out to Andre Jackson. 6 on the shot clock for Ottawa. It's Carroll. Carroll drills behind the back. Driving on Williams. Step back three from Perry, contested. Comes up short. Rebound by Pack. Pass the other way. Stolen away by Carroll. Carroll out to Johnson III. Open three for Joe on the way. Ring it up for Joe. And Ottawa goes back up by 4, 8-4.
Yes, great steal. Awareness there by Carroll, and great find there on the break to one of your best three-point shooters, and he knocks it down from the wing.
Rogers with the dribble, leave it in the hands of Williams, and Williams' ability to get in the lane was a huge problem last Wednesday, as Ottawa has had Jackson on him for a little bit and then also switched over to Daniels. Here's Connick, lethal three-point shooter. That pass is going to go out of bounds off the hand of Andre Jackson. Ottawa making a sub. We will see Tristan Turner, the freshman from Independence, check in, along with Ian Moore, the 6'2 junior from Lamar, Missouri. And Moore's play on Monday is really what kept Ottawa in the game early on. 14 points in the first half. His three-point shooting is starting to really make a difference on this ball club.
Yep, that's what Coach Seeds expected from him.
PJ Madrano will check in for Friends, and there is Williams hitting another jumper.
Yes, tough shot.
Yeah, at the end of the shot clock, and he just comes away with big shot after big shot. Here's Carroll inside. He'll kick it out to Johnson III. Joe going baseline, loses the dribble, and Daniels trying to keep the dribble. He'll step into a three, not really in rhythm, off the mark. Turner able to keep it alive, but then it's taken away by Devontae Pack. As Friends with a much bigger lineup right now. Here's Devontae Pack's three, no good. An offensive rebound, though, for PJ Madrano. 6'5 senior from San Antonio, Texas. And knocking down that three-pointer are the Falcons, as that three goes for Madrano. 9-8, Friends with their first lead here in the first half. Johnson III, the hesitation, finds Ian Moore. Shakur will step out on him. Left wing pass out to Carroll. Ottawa very small right now. Turner, the tallest player on the floor at 6'5", 7 on the shot clock. Here's Carroll. Dangerous pass, does make it out to Daniels with 2 on the shot clock. His jumper is going to be long, and not a good look for Ottawa on that possession.
No, definitely out of sync that possession.
Connick left side pass, finds Madrano. He'll drive, steps through off the glass, well off the mark. Ball's loose, Williams takes it away, and he just is one of those players that finds a way to get the ball, and he'll lose it out of bounds as that shot didn't draw anything. Subs here for Friends. We will see number 5, Tim Barbary, into the game, along with number 2, Trey Reed. Reed did not play last week, the freshman from Mays South. Barbary, the 6'7 sophomore from Abilene, Kansas. Transfer from KCK Community College. Down low, Ottawa goes to Daniels. And he looks to score off the glass, and does, as he was able to regain his balance.
Yeah, great finish there. Great find, too, as well.
Braves lead 10-9, 14:34 left in the first half. Reed, left side to Pack. He'll go baseline. No one there with the help defense, and an easy lay-in off the glass.
Yeah, backside just didn't get there in time.
Moore with the three on the other end, well off the mark, and a rebound by Devontae Pack. preseason All-KCAC player, drives on Daniels, right side pass to Connick, to Reed, top of the key. Screen set by Medrano. They'll find him with the pass. Ottawa switches. Barbary up top to Connick. NBA range 3 on the way. Front rim jumper, no good. Daniels with the board for OU. Turner looking left side. Puts the ball on the floor where he hands it off to Johnson III. Joe exploding to the bucket. His pass going to be knocked out of bounds by Medrano. Jackson and McDowell will return for Turner and Daniels. 13:46 remaining in the half. Friends 11, Ottawa 10.
Good possession here by the Braves. We'll see if take advantage of the deflection and run some good offense and see if they can play through McDowell here through the block. And McDowell can also give you a nice assist.
A big part of that win last week for Friends was Nick Rumbo, and he checks in for the first time tonight. Joe Johnson III gets a 3, and then they call an offensive foul on Ian Moore prior to the shot as tried to set a screen for Johnson III. But Rumbo hit some big threes to really keep Friends in it early on in the first half and then to extend their lead late to get them the win. 13:30 left in the half. That's the first whistle we've had of the night that was a foul.
Yeah.
And first personal on Ian. Reed, left wing, picks up his dribble in trouble, has to go to Devontae Peck between the circles. Right wing out to Rumbo as Johnson stays tight on him. Rumbo loses the ball out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover. As Johnson III showing his defensive capabilities.
Yep, giving a little pressure, get up in his lunchbox, took his pudding. We got the basketball.
That was one of the problems I think last week was Ottawa giving too many open looks for Friends, very well uncontested most of the evening. McDowell, right wing out to Moore. Ian in the lane, looks to attack, up and under, layup good, or no good, excuse me, but he's fouled. Tough angle for us from there, thought it dropped in, but it did hit the front rim and fall off to the side, but he's going to the line for 2.
Great aggressive move there by, a three-point shooter. Most of the time, players are playing to the scouting reports. They're going to close out to take that three-point shot away. Moore does a great job of being aggressive and getting to the free throw line, getting a bucket down here, and maybe that can get him going from the three-point line.
Moore averaging 10 points per game as he is now 7 of 7 on the year from the free throw line. Ottawa going to make a sub. Daniels will check in as the Braves regain the lead 12-11. Carroll will take a seat with 13 minutes left in the half. Leading scorer right now for the Braves is Daniels with 5. Shakur leading scorer for Friends with 4. Reed got a screen. Now he'll go down low to Medrano on the block. Kick it up top to Barbary. Right wing pass out to Pack. Back up top to Medrano. Left wing out to Reed with 13 on the shot clock. Pack driving, kicks it in the corner. Barbary for 3 this time. It's long and can't make that. Jackson able to rip the rebound away from Pack. Daniels in the lane, looks to score, and he does. It's a tough shot there from 4 feet. Usually try and use the glass, and he had good touch on it.
Yeah, just hang time. And
Pack on the other end. It's a nice look from 14, and it rattles in. Braves 14, Falcons 13. 12-14 left first half. McDowell picks up his dribble. Daniel steps into a 3 on the wing. It's short. And they have Barbary the other way with the layup good. Ottawa's going to take a timeout as it's a 4:01 for Friends. Falcons leading 15-14. 12:04 remaining in the first half. It's a full timeout. Now, my apologies, make it a 30. So we'll go ahead and keep it here, Bruce. And good start for both teams early on.
Yeah. The intensity that we expected. Good KCAC basketball here, and 2 teams that just seen each other a week ago, and they're living up to the expectations here thus far. And good basketball on both ends. Teams are, trying to take each other out of what they do aggressively, and so the players are going to have to make plays. So I'd like to see the Braves come down and execute a little bit better, get better shots off here as they see themselves here down 1.
Same 5 return for Ottawa. Daniels, McDowell, Jackson, Moore, and McDowell. 11:55 left first half. Friends with a 15-14 lead as they show the zone. Backdoor cut finds Daniels. He'll kick it in the corner to Moore for 3, fading away. Good for Ian. He gives Ottawa a 2-point lead, 17-15.
Yeah, keeping on that possession. They got it in the middle of the floor quickly and broke that defense down.
Friends coming out in the zone there. Here's Medrano. That shot was 3/4 of the way down and lipped out.
Yeah.
And Ottawa goes the other way, a chance to take their largest lead. Here's Jackson inside, picks up his dribble, finds McDowell to Johnson III, again 4-3 on the wing. Yes, for Joe Johnson III, he hits his second triple of the first half as Ottawa goes up by 5, largest lead here early on.
Yeah, with a team that likes to put the threes up, they can come in bunches, and we got 2 back-to-back.
3-pointer on the other end, off the front rim, rebound by Dre. For OU, Dre in the front court. Finds Johnson III, screen set by McDowell. Up top to Mace, back to Joe. Right wing pass to Ian Moore. Seeds asking for some movement here by OU. They'll kick it out to Jackson on the left wing. 10 on the shot clock, he'll hold it, and then in the hands of Johnson III as he stands on the arrowhead. Pick and roll coming with McDowell, he'll use it to his right. Joe with the elbow jumper, it's halfway down and out.
Yeah, that's his shot. Walk through the gym, and that kid's taking that shot all day, every day, in a shoot around.
Rumbo with the contact, floater from 10 is going to be long. Rebound by Andre Jackson. Ottawa can push with numbers. Here comes Dre into the front court. Dre out to Moore. One more time with the 3. It's off the front rim, but a good look there by Jackson.
Yeah.
As he's able to dribble at the length of the floor, and then Joe almost gets the steal. It finds the hands of Connick to the right wing. It's 5-on-4. They'll kick it in the corner to Rumbo. Jab step going baseline. Pass is going to be out of bounds as they were looking for Barbary. Shakur will check back in for Barbary. Carroll will come in for Jackson. 10:06 remaining in the half. Braves lead at 20-15. And after that timeout, they're on a 6-0 run.
Yeah, great timeout. Great response here by the Braves, and playing a little better offensively and defensively.
Ottawa runs the dribble weave. Daniels crossover dribble. Steps through with the Euro step off the glass. Shot's no good, but he's going to be fouled as Rumbo was a little slow.
Yeah, that's
the Ottawa just kind of tries to lull you asleep sometimes with that
dribble weave, that little KU Bill Self look, and just getting it to the best players in that situation and allowing them to play to their strengths. And McDaniels, I just said McDaniels, Daniels makes a play there and gets to the free throw line.
Jaquan scored 30 last Wednesday. Has scored over 20 points in all 3 KCAC games. Second one's no good as Ottawa's lead at 6, 21-15. With 9:50 left here in the first half. All the way to the bucket, Medrano takes the contact. Ball's tipped around, and another offensive rebound created by Shakur. Trey Reed for 3. It's going to be long. Rebound by Daniels for the Braves. Cross-court pass, finds Johnson III. Hesitation from him, goes baseline. Kicks it in the corner. Ian Moore again for 3. It's long. Rebound by Shakur again. Little hesitation there from Reed. He'll kick it out to Connick for 3 this time. It's no good. McDowell with the board for Ottawa. Finds Johnson III at half court. Joe out to Daniels as he's guarded by Reed. Leaves it with Perry Carroll. Carroll, little hesitation. They've got a mismatch here with Reed on Daniels. Here's Moore. Top of the key, gets a screen. Finds McDowell. Left wing out to Johnson III. 3-pointer from Joe on the way. Buried again. And a timeout's going to be called by Friends as Ottawa leads it by 9. With 8:59 remaining in the first half, it's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Welcome back, Bruce, as the Braves lead at 24-15 over Friends, going on a 9-0 run over the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, that last possession, just great ball movement. We got it to both sides of the floor. Johnson just walled his defender to sleep and was able to knock down a big 3 there for the Braves.
Williams will check back in for Friends. Right wing pass to Connick as the starter's back on the floor now outside of, it's like Medrano in for Rogers. Floater inside to Shakur, and right now he is just going to town on that left block.
Yeah, Shakur is a big target. Plays with a lot of energy. He knows his role really, really well.
Trevor Ballou will check in for Ottawa, the senior from Osawatomie. Backing in, Daniels kicks it up to Johnson the third. Can he stay hot? It's going to be an air ball. As Ballou tried to save it. A little bit of a heat check there for Joe.
Yeah.
Ballou, a 6'4" senior. Jackson has the scorer's table for the Braves, leading by 7. This has been a game of runs so far. Friends went on a 6-0 run before Ottawa took a timeout, and then a 9-0 run returned by the Braves. And a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Ballou as Williams missed the jumper in the short corner as Siebes is asking for a flop.
Yeah.
Actually, that's going to be Devontae Pack. That 0 and the 1 look very similar on the jersey.
Yeah, numbers are a little hard to read at times.
So Devontae Pack's first free throw is good. Preseason All-KCAC player. That's he's now got 5 points and 5 rebounds. Leading the way for the Braves, Johnson the third with 9, Shakur with 6. Second free throw good for Pack, and we're gonna have a sub as Medrano will check out for Rogers for Friends. 8:06 left, Friends on a 4-0 run after Ottawa went on a 9-0 run. 5-point lead for the Braves. Carroll left side of the floor. They'll send Ballou to the baseline. Jackson spinning left side out to Carroll. As Daniels will go inside, backdoor cut to Carroll. Easy lay-in. We saw that all last year with Darryl.
Sure did, and Friends should have known that it was coming. Braves was telling Ballou to run a baseline the whole time, so
here's
good
Connor,
finish.
all the way to the bucket, left hand good. And a stoppage after the play.
Delay again. Delay again, morning.
So that goes on Devontae Pack. 5-point lead for the Braves, 26-21. Johnson the third will check out. Moore will come back in for OU. Both teams shooting the ball well. Ottawa at 45%, Friends at 34. Carroll to the left side is Ottawa again going to run the weave. Moore right by Connick, takes the contact, kicks it over to Daniels. Ball's on the floor. It's a turnover. That bounce pass just couldn't get there. And then losing it out of bounds is going to be Williams. My apologies, make that Devontae Pack, as Carroll did a good job of slowing up the dribble, and then Pack dribbles it off his foot. Inbound to Carroll. 7:07 left in the half. Braves up 26-21. Carroll left alone, looks to attack, gets in the lane, left hand layup good. Able to switch hands and lay it in from that left side to go over the bigger Shakur.
Yeah, play that great pace, great read there, great finish.
And Williams going to go to the line as, again, Ottawa just can't stop his dribble. Just went from 85 feet from one side to the other before Ottawa ever met him.
Yeah, not the trans defense that you want, and that's what it usually results in is a foul there at the end.
Williams, the senior transfer from Central Christian, a lefty. On the year, Williams averaging 12 points per game, but he went for 20 last Wednesday against the Braves, and talked about the ability to get to the bucket. He's so quick with his left hand. Both free throws good. Ottawa leads by 5, 6:50 left in the half. Carroll gonna get a screen from Jackson. They'll leave it to him left side as he's guarded by Shakur. Andre up and under, layup just a little too strong. And Pat goes the other way, it's 3-on-2. Pass right side, Connick, step back three on the way, on the wing is gonna be short. Rebound by Ballou as he finds Daniels. Daniels the other way with it, steps through on Rogers, takes the contact, layup's no good, and 2 free throws upcoming as he was hit on the body. And whenever you can get the center and then the forward in a situation like that, you got to go to the bucket.
Yeah.
Too much space there for them to try and cover.
And Daniels is that pro hop move is his go-to move, and or even that quick 1-2 euro and pro hop, which I enjoy better, just because you're going to play off 2 feet and you're able to draw that foul.
First free throw good for Daniels. Braves have led by as many as 9.5. Friends led early on by 3. Daniels has 8 points. Make it 9-10 from the foul line as the Braves lead back to 7. 30-23, 6:20 left in the half. Like to see Ottawa close out this half and keep the lead around 7-9.
Yeah, nice to get a little run.
Rogers up top to Pack. Ottawa switches. Jackson will guard him. Pack driving to the bucket. Lots of contact, and that's got to be a charge, right? No, it is not. Daniels looked like he was playing in there for a long time, and maybe he just fell back a little early.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay. He may have been just left foot may have been in that circle, so I'm assuming that's what Stripes was seeing in that situation.
Pack back to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2, make it 3 of 3. He's got 7 points. Barbary and Rumbo return for Shakur and Ronder, so the smaller lineup checking in. And now McDowell will come in for Jaquan. Daniels will sit as the leading scorer with 10. Second for Pack is good. Braves lead at 5, 30-25. As we hit the 6-minute mark of the first half. Carroll's dribble handoff finds Ian Moore. Moore leaves it with Johnson the third. He'll take another three. Joe just short as it hits front rim, back rim, and falls off to the side. Nobody stopping the dribble of Devontae Pack. They'll kick it out to Connick. Connick up top to Williams. Right wing out to Pack. Good defense there by Ottawa to finally stop a dribble. Rumbo dribbles behind the back, able to regain his composure. Ball was on the floor. Barbary's pass to Connick with 10 on the shot clock. Here's Connick. Picks up his dribble, takes a jumper flat-footed, and somehow it goes.
Yeah. This unlucky close out there by Moore. He just got his hips opened up and opened up the lane there.
Carroll goes to Jackson. He'll post up in the short corner. Andre backing in on Pat, gets in the lane, spins right side, takes the contact, has it stripped, gets it back, kicks it out to McDowell, to Moore. His three on the wing, on the way. Yes! And give credit to Mason McDowell for making the extra pass.
Yeah. McDowell always does a great job of seeing the floor, and it's led to a big three here for the Braves.
They're looking for Rumbo. Instead, they go to Pack. He goes right by Jackson, gets in the lane, takes the contact, banks it off the glass, gets his own rebound. Putback's no good. Rebound by Mason McDowell.
Tough miss. He'll want that one back.
Carroll on the wing. Carroll into the lane. Carroll off the glass, asking for a foul. No whistle. Rebound by Connick. His pass the other way. Out to Rumbo on the wing for three this time. Good. As Friends makes the extra pass, and Ottawa's going to take a timeout as their lead has been cut to 3 with 4:27 left in the first half, as it's going to be a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KLFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Ottawa leading 33-30, but Bruce, one thing you know about Friends, they're going to continue to shoot the three. They're 2 of 14 tonight, on the year only 29%, but they average 9 makes a game.
Yeah, if their looks is there, they're going to take that, and then, you know, when they have their bigs in the game, they do a great job of getting second chance opportunities with the offensive boards.
Ottawa again runs the dribble weave. They have McDowell open down low. They finally find him, looking to spin inside. He's going to be called for the travel. Barbary was working on him. 6'7" sophomore.
Yeah, tough call.
Just been that kind of start, though, for Mason McDowell this season.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. 4:05 left first half. 33-30. Ottawa leading. Friends with a chance to tie it with a 3. Rumbo off the screen has Johnson all over him. And I believe they're going to give him a 2 there.
Looks like he was right inside the line.
Not a whole lot. Johnson, the third kid, too. Rumbo just rises up and hits the shot. Carroll's in trouble. Picks up his dribble near midcourt, finds Ian Moore. Left side out to Johnson III. Ottawa needs an easy bucket right now. Lob it inside to McDowell. Working his Mace, spinning baseline. Mason spinning backwards, looking to score. That's a tough shot. Still goes, though, from 7 feet for Mason McDowell on the turnaround.
Yeah, great patience there and great balance and got to that jump hook.
Here's Rumbo again for 3 shots, no good. McDowell gets the board. In transition, he'll find Perry Carroll. Carroll finds Reed, out to Johnson III. Up top to McDowell, out to Jackson. Didn't realize there was nobody on him. Attacks on Reed, up and under layups, no good. And Jackson's gonna want that back, and they're gonna say no, he falls out of bounds, does Devontae Pack, as it'll stay Ottawa basketball.
Good call there by the official, so.
3:08 remaining in the half. Braves up 35-32 on the Falcons, as Daniels heads to the scorer's table. .20 seconds on the shot clock for the Braves. Inbound will come from Ian Moore to the left of the basket. Inbounds right to Jackson. Back up top, Joe for 3 in stride. It's no good as he's missed his last 3. Pack picks up his dribble, finds Reed at the top of the key. Left side pass out to Connick. Jab step in the corner. It'll go to Rumbo. Rumbo baseline. He'll lose it, get it back. Layup doesn't go. Ball's loose, and nobody there for Ottawa. Put back by Reed is good, and that is just, you can't have that.
Yep, too easy.
Daniels on the other end, kicks it out to Moore. Another 3 for Ian on the way, good. Distribution that time from Jaquan Daniels. That's the 3rd three-pointer of the half for Ian Moore. 38-34 Braves, 2:24 left in the half. Pack driving, looking to get in the lane, step back from 10, got Jackson in the air. His jumper's good as he got the nice touch off the back rim. Friends again hanging around. Ottawa up by 2, 38-36.
Yeah, hanging in there tough and just competing in the half court.
Here's Moore, dribble between the legs, gets the screen for McDowell, picks up his dribble, finds Daniels, pass inside that was read all the way by Barber, and it's a 4-on-3 the other way. Reed to the bucket, has Daniels on him, layup's good, and we're tied at 38. Ottawa led by as many as 9.5, and the lead is completely gone.
Yeah, just too many empty possessions here the last few possessions.
Back-to-back layups for the freshman Trey Reed as well. Daniels out to Moore, NBA range 3 from Ian on the way. It draws rim, that's it. Rebound by Friends and a chance to take the lead here with 1:26 left in the first half. Reed, right side pass, Rumbo for 3 again, that's on. Ball's tipped around and Ottawa almost gives it away. Moore pulls it down though.
Yeah, lack of communication there almost led to another possession. Jackson
in the corner to Joe. Up top to McDowell. Inside to Andre. Dre working on Trey Reed. Takes the contact. He'll score. As that is a major mismatch as Reed goes 6'1".
Yeah. It'd be good to get Jackson going there inside the paint. Undersized there, but just super aggressive. Great footwork. Great finish.
50 seconds left in the half. Reed up top. Barbary for 3 this time. Yes. Friends leads at 41-40. 40 seconds to go. Joe to McDowell. Right side pass to Daniels as that ball was stripped. And it goes out of bounds. Stays with Ottawa with 21 on the shot clock as Mason struggling here. He'll have to get a sub from Tristan Turner.
Yeah.
Mentioned this is the 4th game for Ottawa in 7 days. Part of that 7 games and 17-day stretch. Lob inside, finds Jackson. In the corner, he'll go to Ian Moore. Another 3 for Ian is in and out. Ball was loose, stolen away by Turner. He'll kick it out to Andre. He'll take a 3 on the wing. Yes! Big shot there on the assist from Turner.
Huge.
Ottawa's got to try and get back here. Pack has it stripped, ball's loose. Finds Connick with 13 seconds remaining. That's got to be a travel. It isn't. Big steps there from Connick as we're tied at 43. Here's Johnson III. Joe, and he's going to be fouled with 5.1 remaining in the half. It's only the 4th team foul on Friends. Ottawa can take the final shot here with 5.1.
Got to get a good one here. So shot selection is important. A few possessions prior to this, Braves weren't taking good looks. Resulting into a tight ball game here.
Turner's inbound will find Jaquan Daniels to the bucket, up and under. Too much work there. It's going to go out of bounds and do it for the first half as we'll go into halftime. tied at 43 between Ottawa and Friends. We'll take a timeout. This is Ottawa University men's basketball on KLFO.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your Local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Advent Health Ottawa is keeping you safe by having all team members and visitors wear masks, practice social distancing strategies, taking temperature checks, and utilizing enhanced deep cleaning procedures. Your assistance and understanding are greatly appreciated because at Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
When was the last time you gave someone you care about a gift just because? It's not their birthday, not a holiday when they would expect it. It's just another day. And they're getting a new set of earrings, a new bracelet, a new ring, recreated from a family heirloom, just because. It doesn't have to be a special occasion for you to visit Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff can help you pick out the right gift from their vast selection anytime, even when it's just because. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main.
Welcome back. Ottawa and Friends tied at 43 at the break, and both teams back and forth early on in the first 8 minutes. It was 15-14 in favor of Friends after they went on a 4-0 run, a timeout called by Siebes, and the Braves responded with a 9-0 run to go up 24-15, Bruce. But over the final stretch, over those final 9 minutes, Friends able to erase that 9-point deficit, and we're tied at 43.
Yeah, I think during that stretch there, that last 3 or 4 minutes, I think offensively was the problem with the Braves. Shot selection that turned into easy buckets to allow Friends to get out and make some plays there on the offensive end. But I'm sure you're going to go through the stats here, and there's some telling tales that just comes down to Hart being competitive and finding a way to dig this game out here tonight in Wilson Fieldhouse.
Both teams at 44% from the field, but different story of how both teams score the basketball. Ottawa 15 of 34 overall, 8 of 20 from deep, 5 of 6 from the foul line. Friends, on the other hand, 17 of 35, 3 of 17 from deep, and 6 of 6 from the foul line. But where Friends has been able to take advantage is on the offensive glass. 26 total rebounds to just 15 for Ottawa. Braves have no offensive boards. Friends with 7. 20 points in the paint for Friends, just 14 for Ottawa, and then those 7 second chance points, which is basically where the lead is at this point, minus 2 points.
Yeah, absolutely. Rebounding, second chance points in the paint. Those enhanced scoring opportunities are just killing the Braves defense tonight. So I think you said that rebounding was a huge difference in that first matchup. Braves are just going to have to find a way to win the rebounding battle and get some more points in the paint to relieve that defensive pressure, and then we can look at our outside threes.
And on those missed threes that Friends is having, they're long rebounds that unfortunately are ending up in the hands of the Falcons. I mean, what can you do on a three-pointer outside of, just telling your guys to box out? But it's going to be a longer rebound. Anything that you work with your players on things like that?
Yeah, is finding and what we call is just a check. Once that shot goes up, even though that the perimeter offensive player is 20 feet or so from the basket, you at least got to check, find them, make some type of contact, and then beat them to the spot. So it's just a mentality thing and a focus thing that Coach Steve's going to have to talk about here coming out in the second half, is just get his guys to focus on it and say, hey, this is the difference of what's winning and losing this basketball game is winning those 50-50 opportunities.
We're going to take a break. We come back, we'll look at your first half stats. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KLFO.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
You probably don't think about us until you need us, like now during hail and storm damage season. CarStar Ottawa offers paintless dent repair as a cost-effective solution for those small dents and dings. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Stay safe and relax. We'll take it from here.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Welcome back as Ottawa and Friends knotted up at 43 at the break. We'll look at the first half stats for the visitors from Wichita. Leading the way is Devontae Pack, the starter. 10 points on 3 of 8 shooting, but he's gotten to the foul line 4 times and made all of them. Has 10 rebounds as well, so a first half double-double for him. Nick Rumbo came off the bench to score 7. PJ Medrano hit a 3. Marquand Shakur, 3 of 3 from the field for 6 points. Tim Barbary with 5. Trey Reed with 4. Connick with 4. Williams with 4, which that's a positive for Ottawa considering he went for 20 last week, but it is the players like Trey Reed and basically the players that have been able to get those offensive rebounds and get the putbacks, just like Marquand Shakur has been a problem down low as well.
Yeah, Shakur is my player of the game in the first half for the Falcons. I said that early in the game he kind of set the tone for his teams. For his team on the offensive glass and getting those easy putbacks. I think he averages about 2.5, 3 points a game, and he's already there and superseded that average just because of his effort and energy. So great job by him. His teammates have followed, and he put themselves in a great position here on the road.
Looking at the Braves stats, leading scorer Ian Moore, 11 points, 3 of 8 shooting. 3 of 8 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the foul line, 1 rebound and 1 assist. Jaquan Daniels with 10, 3 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from behind the arc, 3 of 4 from the free throw line, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Perry Carroll just 4 points in that first half, but only took 4 shots. Andre Jackson was 7 on 3 of 5 shooting, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Joe Johnson III, 9 points off the bench on 3 of 7 shooting, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. And Mason McDowell with 2 on 1 of 3 shooting, as he missed his 1 free throw attempt. The Braves do go 8 of 20 from behind the arc and 5 of 6 from the foul line, Bruce. But the bench has been a big part of Ottawa's offense over the last 2, really 3 games, if you count Carroll from that first matchup against Friends. At this point, it feels like it's got to be the starters that bring the Braves home here tonight.
Yeah, bench is doing a great job right now. But you're exactly right. Those starters are going to come back out here and set the tone here. This first 2 or 3 minutes are going to be huge. Coach Steves can't be too disappointed when it comes to, playing Braves basketball. They got 11 assists on their 15 made shots, shooting a 3 well. But when you look at that hard stat with the rebounding, that really has to, fire you up as a coach and say, hey, we've got to roll up our sleeves and really compete on the glass.
Well, in a sense, it feels like Ottawa should be up by 7, 8, maybe 10 points right now. Very similar to how it felt in Wichita a week ago. How do you block, those thoughts out of your mind, knowing this team, you played them a week ago, things turned out differently after you had a 6-point lead at the break. How do you kind of, in the locker room right now, if you're Steves, what are you telling your team?
Yeah, this is a team that has been battle tested, They've got to get back to their winning ways right now. You don't want a winning team to get used to finding ways to lose basketball games, and they're checking those boxes right now. They're playing. They move the basketball well. They make shots and things of that nature. So now it just comes down to finding ways to win, and being here at home, having a great crowd without our students here, pep band. A great atmosphere for KCAC basketball, and they just got to find some energy, some effort, and some enthusiasm what their team motto is, and come out here and execute.
Totally agree, Bruce. We'll take a timeout. We have about 4 minutes till the start of the second half. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your Local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700. Extension 108.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
And we're back here at Wilson Fieldhouse as at the break we are tied at 43. And you see friends come out on the floor, Bruce, and lots of energy right now for them, and have to feel really good about this game being tied on the road, which is always the goal, I think, going into halftime in a KCAC road game. And you just kind of feel the atmosphere right now, definitely in their favor, especially how we went into halftime, knotted up. But the first 5 minutes for me are so important for Ottawa to not allow friends really to take any type of control of this game right now and find a way to kind of extend the lead or get a lead of some kind.
Yeah, friends got to be good. And proud of where they're at. Coach Fade's not here, and hopefully he's doing well and he's healthy and safe. But they came out and stuck together. The first half was some up and downs, and both teams went on some runs, but they put themselves in a great position here in Wilson Fieldhouse to come in and compete here with the Braves.
Other scores from around the KCAC on the men's side: Kansas Wesleyan defeats McPherson 68-66. Sterling and Bethany shows no score with 9:34 remaining in the first half. I know that's incorrect, but that game going on. Ottawa will be in Sterling on Saturday. for a 5 o'clock tip on the men's side. On the women's side, the Ottawa University women win 68-65 as they knock off Friends in Wilson Fieldhouse for the first time since 2015. Oklahoma Wesleyan on top of Avila 63-38 in the fourth quarter. Kansas Wesleyan on top of York 29-25 at halftime. And Tabor and Sterling at half, it's 31-27 Sterling. So the first time they're kind of playing a close game this year.
Yeah. And if there's a team that can definitely give them a run for the money, I'm picking Tabor. Tabor has some great depth, and that's always a great matchup.
I'll tell you what, after watching Bethany a few weeks ago on the women's side, you have to think they would give Sterling a good run as well.
Yeah, they did, but not at the first game.
No, you're right. And now that they got Taya Wilson, she seems like she is the ultimate trump card in some of these games. It's hard to guard a 5'11" shooting guard in the women's game.
Exactly.
Friends coming out in the zone, 2-3 as Ottawa has possession. Carroll down low to Jackson. That ball's tipped out near midcourt into the hands of Perry Carroll. Here's Dre. Up top, he's going to throw it away. And it'll be a turnover. Goes all the way back out of bounds. And Friends will actually inbound on their side of the floor. Braves turnover as Ottawa in the first half, just 5 turnovers total. 19:34 left. We're tied at 43. Friends can take their first lead since the 9:34 mark of the first. Is Ottawa going to back off Shakur? Williams driving, gets the free throw line. They want to get him going all the way to the bucket. Left-hand layup's no good. McDowell with the rebound, and Ottawa in transition. Here's Carroll out to Jackson. Right side to Johnson, the third for 3 in the right corner. Yes! Joe hits his 4th of the game. He's got 12 points, and Ottawa goes up by 3.
Yeah, Joe's continuous hot streak, shot it well in the first half and got the Braves on the board first.
And Friends will slow it up. Williams, they're trying to get Pack the basketball right now. They finally will. No, they will not. Pack in the lane, picks up his dribble. Left side pass out to Connick. Connick with the runner off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Daniels for Ottawa as Connick tried to rip it away. But here comes Jaquan. Jaquan in the lane, looking to attack on Shakur. It's no good. Jackson gets the offensive rebound. He's got to dribble it back out in the corner. Kicks it up to McDowell. McDowell by his defender has it ripped away. Here's Williams the other way for Friends. Bounce pass out to Pack as he and Daniels collide. And it's going to be a foul on Jaquan as hope both players are okay. Not sure if they collided heads or if it was
I think it's
chest, maybe.
Shoulders and arms, it looked like, though.
Two guys that are built very similar.
Yeah, a lot of speed coming at each other, so.
As Daniels is going to check out. I'm not sure he ever saw Pack when he was going for that basketball, and I don't think either of them saw each other.
No, just great hustle play, so.
But Daniels definitely got the worst of it, and we'll see Ian Moore come into the game. Braves up by 3, 18:30 left in the game. And Williams just going to step into a 3, and it's going to go. Hits the front rim, side rim, and falls. Good touch there.
Shooters bounce, shooters bounce.
46 apiece. That is the 4th made 3. His Friends is 4 of 19 from behind the arc as Carroll picks up his dribble. Friends going to stay in the 2-3 zone. Johnson the third. Up top to Carroll. Left wing to Moore. Short corner to Jackson. Down low, they'll go to McDowell. He gets it to go off the glass. And Ottawa picked apart a lot of zones a year ago.
Yeah.
Not sure if Friends will stay in that the rest of the way.
Yeah, good ball movement and always good to get in the middle, like I said first half.
Here's Williams, the free throw line. Driving past Carroll, gets both defenders in the air. And then they're going to blow the whistle. Williams got Carroll on the pump fake, and that's a tough guard right now. Almost feel like you switch Joe with Perry in that situation and have Perry chase Connick around.
Yeah, true.
Just has a little bit more of a step right now than Perry Carroll, who comes up limping a little bit. Here's Connick. Hesitation. Inside finds Shakur. Layup's good. And Ian Connick has been a huge contributor to this team here early on in the year. McDowell, as we're tied at 48, finds Johnson the third. Johnson between the circles. Right side pass out to Carroll. It's 15 on the shot clock for Ottawa. Finds Moore on the right wing. Up top as Ottawa swings it from right to left. Joe, another D3. Perry. 5th triple for Joe Johnson III. He's got 15. Here's Pack on the other end. He'll drive on Jackson. Kick it right side to Bryant Rogers for 3. Ball's loose. Can Joe get it? He can. He's got more the other way. Ian through the contact, and then he's going to be fouled on the arm.
Yeah.
And he'll go to the line for 2 as Williams caught it.
think he was expecting the contact, rightfully so, but you gotta play the finish and see if you can get a three-point play the old way.
Daniels to the scorer's table. First personal on Williams. Neither team got close to the bonus in the first half. That is going to be the first team foul on Friends in the second half. Rogers checks out. Medrano comes in. Important for Ottawa to find P.J. Medrano.
Yeah.
As he's a guy who can step out as a 4 and hit a 3 like he did really to start the game for the Falcons. Moore makes both. He's got 13 points. Ottawa's lead at 5, 53-48. They have outscored Friends in the second half, make that 12-5. Pass right side, jumper on the way for Connick for a 3, good.
Yeah.
And Ottawa's going to throw it away on the inbound. Mason was trying to find Jackson. And it's just inopportune turnovers have been an issue for Ottawa early on this year. That's the 8th turnover of the game. And they're going to set the shot clock at 20.
Yeah, I think that's the rule now.
Instead of getting a full 30 after a turnover.
Yep.
Williams, left side to Pack. And Shakur sets an illegal screen as Daniels got pinned between Pack and Shakur.
I think he sold that one a little bit, so good job by him.
For Shakur, his first personal, second team foul on the Falcons. 16:30 left. Braves on top, 53-51. Braves led by as many as 9 in the first half. Friends led early on by 5. And Jackson never saw Williams behind him. Ball's loose, he kicks it out to Johnson for third for a 3 again. Yes! Effort from Andre Jackson earns Joe an open look, and he's got 6 threes and 18 points.
Good job of finding the hot hand, and Joe was ready.
Braves up by 5 again. Williams at the volleyball lines. Now to the left side of the floor, gets a screen, spins back to his left as Joe will guard him. Trying to ISO, nobody on Shakur. Medrano steps right by, he'll have an open 3, yes. And I talked about it, Bruce.
Yeah. Got to stay on his feet on that closeout.
Jackson up top to McDowell. Right wing pass out to Ian Moore. Moore with the hesitation, kicks it in the corner to Johnson III, to Daniels. Daniels steps into an 18-footer. It's halfway down and out. Ball's tipped around to Medrano, and he'll find Pack. Devontae up top to Medrano. Dribble handoff to Connick. Connick in the corner. He's double teamed. They go down low to Medrano. Pass to Shakur, goes through his arms, and then he dunks it with 2 hands. Is able to found it, and the only person there was Johnson III, and we're tied at 56 as Friends erases the 5-point deficit on 2 possessions.
Yeah. Medrano is always there for his teammates, high percentage guy, and he is giving them a great lift on both ends of the floor.
Johnson III, guarded by Williams. Joe up top to Andre Jackson. Jackson attacks, gets inside, finds Mason McDowell. Back up top, Johnson III again for a 3. It's off the front rim. Rebound by Medrano. Friends with a chance to take their first lead of the second half. All the way to the bucket for Williams. Left-hand layup's no good. Rebound by Andre. Left side out to Jaquan. Steps through, kicks it out to Ian Moore for a 3 this time. Booyah! Triple for Ian Moore as he has 16. As the 3 ball's been there tonight, Bruce.
Yeah.
Friends has been able to respond.
Yeah, and you know, the thing about the 3 ball is that they either have to make it because right now they're just not getting second chance opportunities. They're going one and done.
And after the play, it's going to be a flop warning on Devontae Pack as he fell to the floor after the air ball 3. And subs coming for both teams here, a lot of gassed players. First time we'll see Ty Bland come in for the Braves, the 6'5" junior from Auburn Hills, Michigan. Tristan Turner along with Perry Carroll will also come in. We haven't seen Bland in a couple games, but a guy Ottawa is excited about.
Yeah.
Just playing a position that's loaded right now.
Yeah.
As that's held by Jaquan and Dre. 3-point lead for the Braves, 59-56, 14:05 left. Carroll, dribble handoff, finds Jaquan. And the pass gonna be tipped. Coming down with it though is Turner. He'll spin, look to score with the left hand, it'll bank in. The freshman with a good move as he realized the space was there in the lane.
Yeah, huge bucket there for the Braves to get instant scoring for Turner.
Braves by 5 again, 13:44 left. This is their biggest lead of the second half, and then foul's going to be called on Ottawa as Moore was trying to chase Connick off a screen.
Yeah.
For Moore, his second personal, 13 foul. Inbound will come from Rumbo, who checks in along with Barbary. Along with Trey Reed as well. Team's trying to get subs in after that about 6 minutes of running around. Here's Madrano, the transfer from Our Lady of the Lakes in San Antonio, NEI D1 program. Madrano with the three-pointer contested, shot's no good, and then over the back will be called on Connick as Moore was boxing out.
Great position there. I think there's no choice but the official to make that call, so good job by the Braves and Moore there to get that possession back.
14 foul on Friends, first personal on Connick. 13:20 left, Braves up 61-56. Daniels, hesitation between the legs a couple times, then works to his left. Leaves it with Ian Moore as Ottawa goes with the dribble weave. Up top to Carroll. Right wing, Moore for three on the wing. Again, it's going to be well short as he falls into the Ottawa bench. Here comes Rumbo the other way. Can Ottawa stop the dribble? They cannot. It's Reed up top. Three-pointer on the way for Barbary. Looked like it was an air ball, and then it goes off the hands of Bland.
Yeah.
Tristan Turner did a good job of closing out, though.
Yeah. Good defensive possession there by the Braves, and I think he was surprised that was an air ball. So just got his fingertips on it and displayed some good hustle to try to save it.
5-point lead for the Braves. The inbound going to go near midcourt as dangerous pass finds Rumbo. He steps into another three, halfway down and out, and Turner's going to earn an over the back call. That's 3 really good possessions for the freshman from Independence, Missouri.
Yeah. Giving great minutes here for the Braves.
Just getting more and more comfortable as he is going to have to be the 5 off the bench right now.
He's it right now. So he's got to play big boy minutes.
12:40 left, 61-56 Ottawa. Carroll to the left side of the floor as Ottawa's trying to get something set up. I can't tell you what it is. Here's Carroll to the bucket, takes the contact high off the glass, shot's no good. Put back by Turner's not going to go either. Daniels gets another shot at it, takes the contact, scores off the glass. Braves by 7, largest lead of the second half. Rumbo out to Connick, inside to Rumbo. Pressure there by Ottawa. His shot going to somehow go as he went over the top of Carroll and under Tristan Turner. Carroll the other way, left hand layup's good as no one's there for Friends, and we're gonna get a timeout as Ottawa leads by 7, 65-58 with 12:07 remaining. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
I'm Dr. Baker, an ER physician. If you're having leg pain, swelling, or redness, but haven't talked to your doctor yet, don't wait. This could be deep vein thrombosis, a blood clot which could travel to your lungs and lead to a pulmonary embolism, which could cause chest pain or discomfort or difficulty breathing and be deadly. Your symptoms could mean something serious, so don't wait. Talk to a doctor right away, by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
You know what's not healthy? Stressing about work. Or maybe you're out of work. Stop. Hit reset. You can start a new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months from the comfort of your own home, even if you have 0 computer experience. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Live online classes meet just twice a week. Financial aid, including the GI Bill, is available to those who qualify. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Welcome back. Ottawa leads it, Bruce, 65-58 over Friends, and it's the offensive rebounding that's paid dividends here in the second half.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier in this half here is, Braves are taking those threes. They were one and done, and now just some energy, some effort on the offensive glass. They got the Braves a nice little lead here.
12 minutes left. They're going to go to Rumbo inside fadeaway from 10, and he is just so good at getting the space that's needed. Jaquan, such a good defender, and Rumbo just has found a way on the last 2 possessions to get open. Ty Bland for 3 this time. Yes, sir!
No fear.
Stepped in rhythm, got a good look from Daniels. As Ottawa up by 8, 68-60, 13th made 3 of the game, and Ottawa's going to switch here. They'll see if Friends tries to go a little bit of a trap. That's Barbary setting the screen. They'll kick it in the corner. Rumbo again for 3. Off the side rim, rebound by Turner. Ottawa can go the other way out to Joe. Joe with the lob to Ty Bland, and as he hits the floor hard, no whistle from the officials. And sounded like a whistle. Yeah. No whistle here. Reed, left side to Connick. Connick drives, gets the free throw line, falls down. He's going to be called for the travel. And again, that's Joe Johnson just beating him to the spot.
Yeah, great defense. And I think Joe was probably a little upset with his decision there on the offensive end with that turnover, and thought he owed it to the teammates to get that possession back, and he did that quickly.
68-60 Braves, largest lead of the second half for OU, 11:08 to play. Carroll right side to Johnson the third. Finds McDowell at the elbow. McDowell stays there where he finds Carroll. Off the screen, Joe. Joe by one defender. Step back 3 from NBA range for Joe. Draws rim. It looked good leaving his hand. That's it.
No.
Reed the other way. Off the screen, he'll find Rumbo. Rumbo a little bit of a push off, and he'll be called for the offensive foul. That's 3 straight possessions with turnovers for the Falcons. Big opportunities here for Ottawa to try and stretch this lead. You don't need a 3 right now.
Don't need a 3. Just need a great offensive possession. Easy bucket on the inside. Kick out 3. Just try to stretch this to 10.
Also like to get Mason McDowell involved in this offense a little bit, see if he can post up down low on the smaller Medrano. They're going to go to him with Barbary on him right now. Right wing pass to Carroll. Carroll steps back for a 3. It's going to be short, and the legs are heavy. You're playing your 4th game in 7 days. Right now, the 3 is just not the shot for OU. Pack back on the floor for the Falcons. He finds Trey Reed. Reed works under the screen out to Pack. Daniels trying to stay with Pack. Hesitation there. Loses the contact. Medrano. 3-pointer from Reed from straight away. No good. Rebound by McDowell. Here comes Johnson the third. In the corner finds Carroll. Carroll goes baseline, spins. Kicks it out to Daniels for 3 on the wing. It's going to be short. Ball's tipped out to McDowell. And he was at midcourt. He was waiting for the whistle, I think, to see if he was over and back. Here's Carroll inside, steps through, left-hand layup's going to go for Perry. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor as Ottawa will take that timeout as they have their largest lead of the game at 10 with 9:43 remaining. As it will be a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
I'm Dr. Andrea Russo, a cardiologist. Maybe you're waiting to talk to your doctor right now. But if you're having an irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain, shortness of breath, fatigue, or lightheadedness, don't wait. This could be a serious condition like atrial fibrillation, which can make you about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. If you're having these symptoms, don't wait. Talk to a doctor by phone, online, or in person.
Brought to you by Bristol Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents and Doug.
Okay, class, let's bump it up to 9.
Come on, Limu, keep pedaling. We got to build our endurance to let more people know that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need.
Pick up the pace, bird legs.
Hey, don't talk to Limu like that.
I'm not, I'm talking to you.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Get a customized quote at libertymutual.com.
Braves leading at 20, or make it 70-60, but in the second half, Bruce, on a 27-17 run. And that time, Perry Carroll able to get to the basket. It hasn't been him from behind the arc today, but those are the plays right now with some heavy legs out there for both squads that just have to be killer on the defensive side for Fred.
Yeah, I mean, Perry, he's just got to take control of the game there at the point guard position and just use his size and his balance to take control of that game out inside the paint.
Williams will check in for the Falcons as he will get a look here from the wing for 3 off the timeout. Shot's no good. Daniels with the board for the Braves. And he'll slow it up the left side of the floor, so across the halfway line. As McDowell and Shakur got tangled up. Dribble handoff right side to Joe. Joe gets the elbow where he finds Perry Carroll. Right wing to Joe Johnson III. Skip pass in the corner to Andre Jackson, who's back in for Ottawa. McDowell works inside. McDowell, pass behind the back, finds Jaquan off the glass, scores.
His signature behind the back on the block pass.
Braves by 12, largest lead of the game. Here's Pack, right corner. Off the screen is Rumbo, floats old school style. Rebound by Perry Carroll for Ottawa. He'll go the other way. Perry inside, layup, no good as he was waiting for contact that never came. Williams the other way for Friends. Can Ottawa stop his dribble? Still have it. They'll kick it in the corner to Rumbo. Out to Medrano. Step over three on the way off the front rim as Friends has missed their last 4 from deep.
Settling. They're settling right now, and Braves are taking advantage of that. Good possessions here. See if we can get another one.
Daniels dribble handoff out to Johnson the third. Works from right to left where he finds Carroll. Screen set by McDowell, never gets there, so Carroll has to work towards midcourt. And now into the hands of Daniels with 9 on the shot clock. Screen set by McDowell. Here's Daniels, picks up his dribble in trouble, kicks out to Carroll in the corner for 3, out of rhythm. Offensive rebound by Mason McDowell. Mace working inside, it goes off the glass and scores as he had the smaller Devontae Pack on him, and Ottawa by 14. As inside is Williams, he'll pick up his dribble, finds Pack. Pack driving to the bucket off the glass, shot's good through the contact. And Ottawa goes the other way with it with Jackson. With 7:35 to play, and Ottawa up 74-62. Dribble handoff to Daniels in the right corner. Daniels dribbles between the legs and then behind the back. Left side pass out to Andre Jackson. Screen set by McDowell. Jackson's going to take a 3 this time. Buried for Andre Jackson as Ottawa goes up 15.
Good shot. Got to make those. See if we can get a stop here and take control of this here in this last 7.
Here's Williams, screen set by Shakur, and there's going to be a stoppage of play. And it is going to be a timeout called by the Falcons with 7:05 to play, and Ottawa up 77-62. We'll take a 30-second break. You listen to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
You know what's not healthy? Stressing about work, or maybe you're out of work. Stop. Hit reset. You can start a new life as an IT pro in as little as 4 months from the comfort of your own home, even if you have 0 computer experience. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today. Live online classes meet just twice a week. Financial aid, including the GI Bill, is available to those who qualify. It's not rocket science. It's mycomputercareer.edu.
Basketball down, or make that Friends basketball. Shakur gets the lay-in. They tried to lob it that time as McDowell comes out of the game, and Turner will come back in. Braves by 13. 6:45 to play. Johnson the third guarded by Williams, the 2 quickest players on the floor. Daniels in the left corner. They're going to lob it as that pass turned into a shot from Daniels. He was trying to find Jackson, who was open on the seal down low. Pass in the corner. Can Pack hit a 3? It's off the back rim, then off the shot clock, but no whistle as Jackson actually comes away with the basketball. Daniels left side of the floor as we hit the 6:20 mark of the second half. Ottawa up 77-64. Ian Moore back into the game now for the Braves. Moore dribble hand off to Jackson. Screen set by Turner. Jackson between the legs. They're going to go down low to Turner as he works on Shakur. Backside pass to Joe Johnson, the third. Joe with a 10-footer is going to come up well short. And a rebound for Friends.
Decent possession. I like the ball movement. I like them being patient there.
Pack with the elbow jumper as there wasn't a pass on that possession by Friends, and Daniels gets the board. Daniels with 14 points and 8 rebounds.
Yeah.
5:40 to play as Jackson stands in front of the Ottawa bench, then kicks it to the arrowhead where Joe Johnson III is standing. Joe to the right wing, trying to direct traffic. Up top, it'll go to Andre Jackson. Screen coming from Turner. Dre with another 3. Can he hit it? Yes! Braves by 16, largest lead of the game for OU. Connick thought about the 3, good hesitation, gets it inside to Shakur, able to regain possession, but then he throws it away. And can we get a dunk here from Daniels? Jaquan with the right-handed finish. Here's Williams the other way, Ottawa by 18. Williams in the lane, loses the handle, and then a whistle, and a foul will be called on Ottawa. With 4:57 to play, Daniels rising up and finishing.
Yeah, just, when your defense can get extra possessions like that and get your athlete out on the break. Good to see him get a dunk down here to give some Braves some life.
Bryant Rogers for a three is going to be off the mark. His friends is 6 of 31 from deep. Braves have 4 players in double figures right now. As Johnson attacks, gets in the lane, kicks it out to Ian Moore. Now back to Daniels, and he'll slow it up. And I think Ian Moore is the one who probably the most upset by that non-taken three, as he thought he was about to get himself an assist. But smart play by Daniels to run a little bit of clock here with 4:30 to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Left wing out to Jackson. 5 on the shot clock for Andre. Dre, step back three with Rogers, and his face is no good. Can he get to that offensive board? He can't. Rogers gets it, but a beautiful backhanded pass from Turner on the steal, and Jackson lays it in. Ottawa by 20.
Big night for Turner so far, so good to see him play here. And as
Rogers shoots another three, no good. With 4 minutes to go, Braves by 20. And well-deserved here in the second half. They've outscored Friends 39-21. And they're going to ISO here for Joe. He'll find Turner just to the right of the three-point line. And Daniels out to Johnson the third, right side. Ian Moore for three again. Yes! 23-point lead for Ottawa, and a timeout called by Friends, as it is raining threes inside Wilson Fieldhouse. With 3:37 to go, it's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol Chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Ooh, let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol Chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company customizes your home insurance so you only pay for what you need.
As a minimalist, paying less for insurance is more.
Nice place. Is your house a bubble?
It's a dome. I find corners unnecessary.
At Liberty Mutual, that's how we feel about overpaying for insurance.
But I do miss having shelves.
What would you put on them?
Nothing, obviously.
Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Braves are 15 of 34 from deep, Bruce, and have outscored Friends 41-21 here in the second half. And it has been a mixture of some stops on the defensive end and then getting out in transition.
Yeah, a recipe for a 20-point lead, and Braves led the three balls going down, and they're showing great energy on the defensive end. And Friends is starting to settle for just some outside shots here.
87-64 Braves. 3:30 left. Connick guarded by Moore. Out to Pack. Top of the key looking left side. Little shuffle of the feet there by Rumbo. He picks up his dribble. In the corner, he'll go to Reed. Up top to Pack. Drills between the legs, looking to attack. Gets in the lane, has it ripped away by Andre Jackson. And Ottawa's going to hold it here with 3:10 to play. Potentially an opportunity to get some guys in at the bottom of the bench and give your top 10, 11 guys a chance to take a seat here with 3 minutes to go, if you can get a bucket here. Jackson right wing with Connick on him, spinning, backing down, throws it to Daniels, who is attacking, has it ripped away. Ball's loose, stolen away by Reed, and the other way are the Falcons. Rumbo, a little hesitation from him, pass inside off the goal. Now, well, finishing from 4 feet is the big man Barbary.
Yep.
It's 87-66 OU. 2:35 to play. Dribble handoff, finds the hands of Jaquan Daniels. Crossover dribble, Daniels attacks, gets in the corner. Can Joe hit one more to finish it off? He can't. McDowell fought for the rebound, but Barbary brings it down. Left side, they'll kick it out to Reed. Reed goes baseline, reverse layup's good with the right hand, and the freshman now with 6 points. It's 87-68 OU, 2:10 to play. First time in a long time we've seen Ottawa come up with 2 empty possessions.
Yeah, I know. I think As you're saying, Coach Eaves is like to. Joe got poked in the eye, so
we'll have a stoppage. And we're going to see some more subs here. I think we are.
Everybody's like, what's going on?
Is it an official? I don't know if it counts as an Ottawa timeout.
It is. 30 seconds. 30
so
seconds.
87-68, Bruce, and Ottawa looks to be heading to their first win in KCAC play. And we talked about how Friends had all the momentum going into halftime. Those first 5 minutes were back and forth, but from that point on, it's been all Ottawa.
Yeah, total switch there in the energy. I think kind of what we talked about there at halftime is just that energy, that effort, by the Braves out here in the second half. They did that, I think, on both ends of the floor. And shots started to fall. That makes you pick up your defense intensity, and the Braves are looking here to close this game out and to get their first in KCAC play.
Subs for Ottawa, Turner will return, Ballou and Bland. And I believe, we'll see who that number is in the far corner. Here's Ballou deciding to take a triple. It's off the mark. I want to say that is John Long, the transfer from Pratt Community College, getting his first action as Devontae Pack hits an elbow jumper. It's 87-70 Braves. Ian Moore, the only player staying on the floor after all of that.
Yeah. They need a point guard, so Ian's point guard by default.
Ottawa ends up turning it over in front of their bench with 1:30 to play. Connick. Pass is going to be stolen away by John Long. 6-foot sophomore from Carbondale, Kansas. That sounds familiar to Santa Fe Trail fans. It is. As Moore slows it up, he'll kick it in the corner to Bland for a three. It's going to be off the mark. Offensive rebound by Long. The transfer from Pratt. We'll find Ian Moore with 1:04 to play. 14 on the shot clock for OU. Leading by 17, Ian. Backing in, finds Bland. Out to Long, make that Trevor Ballou for a three. It's off the mark this time for the senior with 50 seconds to go. Pack the other way, gets in the lane, takes the contact, scores in the foul. As Pack trying to draw this game a little closer with 48.2.
Yeah. Second unit settling for that three-point shot right now. Those guys get in the game, they all want to knock down that big three, but just execute on the offensive end, take what the defense gives you, and see if you can get an easy one.
So it should have been a three-point play. Are they going to say that shot was on the floor? The layup went in, so yeah, so it should be 87-73. As we go to the scores table, 48.2 left. Devontae Pack will check out of this game. Looks like we'll see Chase Sanger make his first appearance. Turner to inbound. He'll throw it the length of the floor, and Trevor Ballou can't hang on. He finally will. He'll throw it out to Bland as they both go tumbling to the floor. As it's going to be Ottawa basketball. Official on the near side said Ottawa. The other side said Friends.
Yeah.
As Garrison Pope will check in for the Braves, the 6'1" sophomore from McLeod. 43.5 left. It's 87-73 Ottawa. Reed, left side. Working out to Sanger as Pope runs into John Long as it's a three-pointer good, as this game is at 87-76 with 30 seconds to go. Long out to Ballou. And Garrison Pope will hold it. Going to double team on him. Bounce pass. Going to make it to Ty Bland on the right wing. Bland cross court out to Pope. Short corner to Ballou with 10 on the shot clock. Is Ottawa trying to waste some time? They'll kick it in the corner. Can Long hit a three to finish it off? No. Rebound going to be tipped around. Ballou can't hang on to it, and it goes out of bounds with 6.9.
Yeah, I think that was a good possession there by the Braves. And moved it around, take a shot at the end of the shot clock, and take some more time off there.
5 seconds remain. Reed into the front court, all the way to the basket. Fade away from 5 is going to be short, and that does it as Ottawa earns their first KCAC victory of the 2020-21 season by a final of 87-76 over the Friends University Falcons. And Bruce, the scoreboard says only 11-point win, but Ottawa led by as many as 23 in the second half, and over the final 3 minutes, you're really able to get some good minutes for your subs.
Yeah, and as a coach, you just want, those kids to get in there, get some minutes, and they're just going to settle for shots. They're super excited about getting out there and playing, and that's what they did. So Braves definitely come with a deciding win here tonight. Great for them to get that first one, and hopefully we can take the momentum here into our next opponent.
We'll take a short break. When we come back, we talk to head coach Aaron Siebenthal. You're listening to Ottawa University Braves basketball on KOFO.
The KOFO Thanks for Giving project means more to our community this holiday than ever before. With so many families affected as a result of the COVID-19 virus, you can help by dropping off non-perishable food items, clothing, or toys at one of our Thanks for Giving pantries located at Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram and Calmora, Ottawa. Donated items will be distributed to Hope House and ECAN. Thank you to Midwest Cabinet for constructing the pantries, and thank you to our listeners for your help this holiday. From KOFO.
Needing work? Want to do something different? KOFO is looking for someone to fill a part-time position as the host of the Sunday morning gospel favorite show. No previous experience is necessary, but must have a good work ethic, good communication skills, be familiar with computer operations, and have your own transportation. If interested, send us an email at kofo@kofo.com. No phone calls, please. KOFO is an equal opportunity employer.
And we're back here in Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa wins it by a final of 87-76 as we're joined by head coach Aaron Siebenthal. Nice to get that first win of the KCAC season.
Yeah, that's great. I think for us, that's icing on the cake. We just got to keep getting better. This is a team that I think it's obviously taking a little bit longer for us to gel, but we're going to get there, and we're showing signs, and at some point we'll put 40 minutes together, and it's going to be pretty impressive, I believe.
Well, you go into the half tied at 43. Felt like your team could have been up by 8 or 10. Friends battled that entire first half, got some offensive rebounds, but in the second half, team goes on a 41-21 run to really run away with it. Yeah, that's kind of not that big a run, but that's kind of what we've been missing. We haven't gone on very many runs, and I think really it's because of our defense. We haven't got a couple stops in a row. And obviously buckets on the other end to make that run happen. So, obviously, we love being in Wilson Fieldhouse, and we hate waiting for our first conference game to be in the middle of December to be home. But we're happy to be here, and I guess we may as well go back on the road on Saturday. One of the changes you made on Monday was inserting Perry Carroll in the starting lineup, which means Joe Johnson III goes to the bench. The last 2 games, Joe has gone for double figures. Tonight he goes for 18, hits 6 threes. What does that say about Joe as a person, as a player? Well,
Joe is the hardest worker on our team. He asked to get back in the gym after one of the late nights, and I had to tell him no. He lives in the gym. He's a gym rat. He's a great kid. And I think he was just putting too much pressure on himself. I think he was taking it all on himself, and I think coming off the bench allowed it to kind of slow down a little bit for him, and him to enjoy his role, and just, like I said, take the pressure off him. So I had no doubt he was going to handle that well and step up, and that's exactly what he's done.
The other guy who really stepped up for me tonight had to be Andre Jackson. Finishes with 15 points to go along with 8 boards and 5 assists, and that rebounding edge in favor of Friends in the first half really flipped as Dre was able to work on Shakur in the second half, and then showed his ability to step out and hit a 3 too. Yeah, I think Andre passed on a couple easy looks in the first half. He just, I think we're trying to post him so much that he thinks that's the only thing he can do, and so it was good to see him be aggressive, and we're the kind of team that if we're moving and sharing the ball, then we're going to get a good shot because the defense has to give up something. So Dre's a heck of a player, and I'm glad he's on our team, and I think a lot of guys really stepped up and showed some heart and some competitiveness in that second half. Continuing your 7 games in 17 days, you'll move away from Wilson Fieldhouse for 1 before you'll play 3 more to finish the fall portion of your season, but you'll go to Sterling, a team that's had a couple tough losses here early on, but has the ability to score in bunches and have a big man down low in Olsen. That'll be a problem. Yeah, they're a good team. It's a tough place to play. It's our second longest road trip of the year. So, our guys are, but we've got a lot of returners. They should be used to that. I think the way they play and the way we want to play is similar. So I think it'll be a fast-paced game, and I think the team that takes the better shots is going to make more shots and probably win that game. So you mentioned being able to be back in the friendly confines of Wilson Fieldhouse. Decent sized crowd. Yeah. Pep band was going. Sure. Your guys seem to feed off some of that additional energy that wasn't there on Monday playing with no fans in Salina. Yeah, we love playing here. It was loud as heck with the 100 or so people that were in attendance, and obviously love having the cheer and dance team and the pep band, and
And so we love playing here, but we're going to play in a lot of empty gyms, and that's just the way it is. So if we got to have X amount of people to win and so many tubas and baritones and whatever else those instruments are called to win, we're not going to be where we want to be. So we got to find a way to be competitive all the time, no matter what the environment is.
Coach, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll take another break. When we come back, give you final stats as Ottawa wins it by a final of 87-76 over the Friends University Falcons. You're listening to Ottawa University men's basketball on KOFO.
This is Casey Brady, Director of Communications for Franklin County with coronavirus guidance. Remember, masks and gloves are only effective when used correctly. Before putting a mask on your face or taking it off, ensure you have clean hands. Never touch the front of the mask. Take off contaminated gloves before touching your car keys, cell phone, door handles, etc. Most importantly, before touching your mask. Other mask usage information can be found on the Franklin County, KDHE, or CDC websites.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard, aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Welcome back. Ottawa wins it by a final of 87-76 over Friends, as we're rejoined by our coach in the booth, Bruce Tate, as Ottawa coming away with a convincing win at home, really just kind of able to finally get over the hump and get a win tonight in KCAC play. The other thing that stood out to me was the bench scoring. Ottawa's been outscored by every bench they've played this season in the first three. Tonight they win that match 42-31. A lot of that coming from Ian Moore and Joe Johnson III coming off the bench for OU. And then other thing was points off turnovers. Ottawa turns 15 Friends turnovers into 20 points. Ottawa only turned the ball over 12 times, and the last two games especially, Ottawa only with 16 turnovers, I believe, on Monday. But that would have been an issue, averaging over 21 a game going into Monday. So some things are starting to change. I think some more continuity between the group. But overall, you have to be a full, complete game. I know he said they didn't play 40 minutes. To be fair, it was really about 37 or 38. But an overall complete game from this team.
That was on display tonight. So they can score in bunches, and that can keep them in the game. So I think the big thing here for this team is the rebounding more, second chance points, getting them and not giving it up as much, and just finding a way to win the glass. They're going to be undersized when they have to go to Turner there with the lack of experience as being a freshman. They lose that intensity when it comes to rebounding. So I would challenge this group here on how they can win the glass.
Ottawa winning tonight by a final of 87-76 in the men's game. In the ladies contest, a victory 68-65. And first time all season, we finally get some sort of normalcy where you play a doubleheader the KCAC way instead of the MIAA way, which I'm more about getting a couple games in than making the drive out to places like Salina or to North Newton for just one game here and there. But I think the atmosphere inside Wilson Fieldhouse definitely helped both teams get over that first, well, really for the ladies, their second KCAC win, but the atmosphere definitely helped. First back-to-back all year. as we shift to Saturday, Ottawa making that long trek out to Sterling. I'll be making it alongside them in my vehicle as things have changed this year and I can't ride the bus. So instead of me napping for 3 hours, I'll be pushing the gas pedal. But it's an experience I don't think a lot of people understand when it comes to trying to make treks out in the KCAC. It's definitely your second longest trip behind the York trip, but you've been able to split that up and stay in a hotel. But last year it paid off as both teams won up there. But Sterling will be a hostile environment, always is. A women's team that's undefeated right now at 13-0, 9-0 in the KCAC, and a men's team that is dangerous. I've watched them on film. I know they got blown out by Bethel, but they came in this building and were within 6 with 5 minutes to go last year. And they've got a 7-footer. They added a transfer from Baylor who has lost a little bit of weight from his JV years last year and is going to be a problem, I think, at blocking some shots and really have an effect on the game Saturday.
So much parity on the road. Tough wins in the KCAC on the men's side is always tough, and our boys will have to be ready to play Saturday.
I want to thank everyone for listening tonight and for production back at KOFO. I want to thank for all your help there. And Bruce, of course, you here for saving us as usual in a lot of these situations. So hopefully we're going to have you again for a game or two next week as Ottawa will play 3 at home going Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, or Monday, Thursday, Saturday as they will play McPherson Monday, Oklahoma Wesleyan Thursday, and then Bethany Saturday to wrap up the winter portion of the schedule. So Ottawa getting the win tonight. Number 14 Braves go to 3-3 overall, 1-3 in the KCAC, and they win it by a final of 87-76 over the Friends Falcons. Thank you for listening, everybody. We'll see you on Saturday as Braves tip it up against Sterling at 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. from Sterling, Kansas. Pregame around 2:50. For Casey Weeder, I want to thank all of you for listening. We will see you. Have a wonderful evening, everybody.
Enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves men's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Arvest Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Here's your exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast.
Warm up on the inside with a taste of the season. Get a cup of delicious pumpkin spice cappuccino for a limited time at Ottawa BP and Car Wash, just east of Main on 23rd Street in South Ottawa.
Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 32. Tomorrow, sunny with a high of 63. Tomorrow night, a 20% chance of showers after midnight, becoming overcast.